Hello guys, welcome back to the Atties, and if you're new here, welcome. My name is Brisha and I usually do videos with my husband, but today's video is all about me and my Sisterlocks. I have made it, y'all, to the 3-month mark in my journey, and I am so excited to share my experience with you all, so stay tuned. Wow, where should I start? Okay, guys, so from what I can remember, I got my first relaxer the summer before second grade. Anytime somebody would style my hair as a child, it would hurt. I can remember my mom taking me around to different hair salons, y'all, and she would ask if anyone would be willing to hot comb my hair. I can remember those people taking one look at my hair and going, no, no way. Because they were intimidated, I guess. They did not want to spend hours and hours a day hot combing my hair. They refused. This made me feel sad, if I can be honest with you all. Like, people were literally rejecting me to my face as a kid. Like, they were looking at my hair and telling me no. So I knew my mom had been getting relaxers. My mom kept a short pixie cut for the majority of what I can remember of my childhood. And she got relaxers. So I remember her telling me about it, and I was all for it. I was like, yes, I want straight, flowy hair that moves like my hair. It don't move. I remember my mom asking me, are you sure? Are you sure this is what you want to do? Because once you get this relaxer, you cannot go back. So I said, yes, I agreed, and I got my first relaxer. I was getting relaxers faithfully from that point all the way up until my 20s. So that was 20 years of relaxers every 4 weeks. I would say my only issue would be having to deal with the burning sensation, like when the relaxer is processing your hair and you just feel burning, especially if you are one to scratch your head. I do remember having like burns in my scalp from the relaxer, sadly. Fast forward to around 2013, I believe. That time just seemed like an explosion of a bunch of women returning back to natural hair or transitioning from relaxers and allowing their natural hair to grow back. And it was just a time where, I don't know, we were just really proud of our hair and we wanted to show it off. I would see like these natural girls on social media, and I would be amazed by their hair. I would remember I had this type of hair. I had this hair as a little girl. I thought, I can do this. I can do this again and embrace who I really am. I just decided to stop getting relaxers. I transitioned for 7 months and I eventually big chopped and I started from fresh. I had a teeny weeny afro, y'all. I might post a picture for you to see it, but yeah, and it was a beautiful experience. I really enjoyed being natural and watching my hair grow. I did all these fun styles. I bought all the products, and it was just a very fun time. I enjoyed styling my hair, y'all. I washed my hair every week. Like, I remember being in college in the dorm rooms. I would take all day washing my hair and twisting it up because I wanted to have a fresh twist out Sunday morning. After graduating, I continued, of course, taking care of my hair. But after some time, y'all, it just became to be too much work for me. Even though I loved my hair, it was just high maintenance. It took a lot of work and it took up a lot of my time. As I mentioned before, it took me hours on wash day to complete my hair. Like, whatever I was doing, whether it was a twist out, braid out, those were my two main styles. And it took me forever. I just got tired of detangling my hair, those detangle sessions. Oh my gosh, very painful, very time consuming. And eventually I became a lazy natural. And a lazy natural to me means someone who loves protective styles. You name it. Sleek buns, all me. My favorite natural hair style was a sleek bun, Okay, I did mini twists that I would keep in my hair for like a month at a time. Twisted updos, flat twist updos, box braids, anything you can imagine as a protective style for natural hair. I liked having my hair blown out, because it was stretched and easy to manipulate. At one point, I even tried the whole texture release system, and I liked it. Like, my hair was nice and straight, and it like the straight texture lasted longer than a regular silk press would. So I went back to protective styles, mainly two-strand twists, mini twists. I remember I would tell my stylist that I just wish I can leave these mini twists in my hair and not touch it ever again. And I became intrigued with locks. Once again, social media influenced me. I would see all these women with beautiful locks, and this was around 2022, but I did not commit to locks in 2022 because I had been thinking about my wedding. I knew I was going to get married in 2023, and silly me, I wanted straight hair for my wedding and my wedding photos. So that's what happened. And my interest in locks kind of went away temporarily up until around the end of 2023. I wanted hair freedom. So I started my research. I started looking, okay, what type of locks do I want? Do I want the micro locks? Do I want to start off with twists and then eventually, wait for my hair to lock? Or do I want to go the Sisterlocks route? And when I would look at the pictures of the girls with Sisterlocks, I found myself kind of leaning more towards the Sisterlocks because I liked that look better for some reason than micro locks and traditional locks. I preferred the look of Sisterlocks, just the uniformity of the look and the fact that they were smaller. I felt like Sisterlocks were kind of more like having loose natural hair. I developed a couple lock crushes. One of my lock crushes is Growing with the Gardeners. Her locks are so beautiful. She has Sisterlocks, and she actually influenced me to just go ahead and take the plunge. She has a similar hair type as mine. I believe we both have type 4 hair. Maybe it's B or C, I'm not sure, but I thought we had similar hair types, and I loved the look of her Sisterlocks. So it kind of made me go ahead and make that decision, along with the influence of some people I know who encouraged me to just go for it. I did my research, the pros and the cons. I was there. I was taking in all of the information, and I finally made my decision. I'm going for Sisterlocks. I searched for certified consultants in my state. There are quite a few. However, I was able to make my decision because this particular consultant that I ended up going with, she is a little bit younger and more recently certified, which I liked. I also really liked that her salon webpage is super detailed. I went for my consultation, which was $25. She ended up talking to me about Sisterlocks, and it was just a time for me to get any questions that I had, any additional questions that I had answered, which was really great. I had to go to the appointment with my hair in its natural state, so I washed my hair and I just let it be, and I had a fro. After we talked and everything, she put about 8 test locks in my hair. And y'all, I was so excited to even have those 8 locks in my hair. I was like, I'm so close. I'm so close to freedom. I'm so close to my dream. I set my appointment really quickly, actually. I didn't waste time because I was determined to have my locks established by January. So I think I set my appointment for maybe a week after my consultation, a week or two after my consultation. The installation took 2 12-hour days and 1 5-hour day for a total of 28 hours. So my installation took 28 hours. Sitting there in a chair for that long, for 3 days, it's tiring, but I kept thinking of the end result, and I kept thinking of how worth it would be. So, pricing. Sisterlocks are known to be a little bit on the expensive side, which they are. I'm not gonna lie to you. I believe the prices differ depending on the consultant that you choose. My consultant starts off at, I want to say, $900 for anyone with up to 4 inches of hair. And for every inch after that is going to be $100 per inch. I started with 10 inches of hair. So you can do the math and figure out how much I paid for my hair. After the first 12-hour day, she was only able to complete one small section in the back of my head, plus a few on each side in the front of my head. So it was finally completed, and you can see that I was really excited. Like I said at the beginning of my video, I am now 3 months into the journey, and I'm loving it. I have no complaints. Some of the things I heard about Sisterlocks before I got them was that, oh, your scalp's gonna be itchy. Um, you're gonna look like a plucked chicken, because it's the ugly phase when you first get your Sisterlocks installed. But I loved my locks the first day they were installed. I just could see the vision. Like, I'm looking ahead, and I know that they're not gonna look like this forever. I'm gonna love my locks at each stage of the process. I did experience itching, but the itching I found is only immediately after the installation. But after a few days went by, the itching stopped. And the itching for me, it tends to come back after each retie. But like I said, it's only for a few days and my scalp stops itching. I'm not sure why it itches, maybe because your roots are tightened. I don't know, but it's temporary. So I'm cool with that. Typically with Sisterlocks, you have to go and get your retightenings every 4 to 6 weeks, I believe. Some people may be able to go 8 weeks. After my install, I think I waited 5 weeks before my first retie, and it's been 5 weeks up until now, but I think after I get my next retightening, I'm going to go for 6 weeks. My consultant, her price for retightening between 4 and 6 weeks is $50. So it's $50 per hour, and she takes 5 hours to do my retightening, which isn't bad because I just get in the chair. I don't think about it. I watch TV. I'm cool. I don't mind because I'm thinking about the longevity of the hairstyle. I'm thinking about the benefit of having Sisterlocks and the low maintenance of it all, which is what I was looking for, which is the whole reason I decided to make this decision. And so far, I'm loving it. I cannot wait to see like how my hair continues to transform and grow. I would love to have my locks be, I don't know, mid back length, hopefully. I did ask my consultant how long she thinks my hair would take to lock, and her response was before the end of this year. So that's exciting, but like I said, I'm not rushing it. I'm enjoying each step of the process, and yeah, do you guys want to get a closer look? The sun is like crazy right now. I don't know if you guys can see. It is encouraged that you braid and band your hair before actually washing it, which I do. And some people honestly struggle with, like, they think it's such an unnecessary, I guess, time consuming, annoying step. I don't have any problems with it because braiding and banding, washing my Sisterlocks, doing both of those things is way less time that I took before on my loose natural hair days washing my hair. Like, I don't mind braiding and banding because I know it's gonna, help my locks lock. Is going to keep the process going rather than slow it down due to possible slippage. I don't want to go through that because that's going to cost more money And I've already spent money on the installation and the retightening, so I'm going to try my best. And I encourage you, if you're interested in Sisterlocks Microlocks, to try your best at following instructions, whatever your loctician or your consultant tells you to do for the health of your locks. Definitely do that, okay, so that you can have beautiful, healthy locks. That's pretty much it for my journey. Like I said, I'm 3 months so far. I would love to keep you guys updated. I can come back again in another 3 months when I'm at my 6-month mark and show you all how my locks are looking, like, and how long they've grown. I don't know if they'll grow much in 3 months, but it's possible, right? Anything is possible. I'm just loving it, y'all. Like, it's the best decision I could have made for my hair. So I just want to encourage anyone out there who is on the fence about locks, and it doesn't have to be Sisterlocks, whatever locks you prefer, go for it. It's just hair. You can change it if it doesn't work out. If you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe. Bye.